Go ahead and record starting now. Okay. Oh yeah, and I want to share my screen with you guys. So, um, no, there's a way to do that. Oh crap. I meant to figure that out really quick. Oh, here. Okay. All right. So let me see if this does me. Share. Okay. Yes. And why did it log me out? Man.
Hello, I'm here.
Hey, you're there.
I am.
All right.
Can you see me? No. Now
Yeah,
you can see
now
me.
we can.
Now you can see me.
Yeah. Sorry, I was all set to share my screen and Monate logged me out.
Oh.
Those jerks. Okay, so, well, here, this is good. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So
Am I-
just in case, I'm assuming that you guys all know how to do this, but just in case, where to find the comp plan. And
Yeah.
you know, the resource library has really been reorganized in such a more intuitive way. I like it a lot. So in business and compensation, bam, you're going to find the updated comp plan, which I was looking at this morning, and it is very well updated. It actually, though, is a little bit harder to read, but I think that it's more comprehensive, so that's a good thing. Okay, so
Barb, I'm just going to say I just listened to that video from what's her name, and she, yeah, and it's all the screens are there, so you can screenshot all of those breakdowns.
Yeah, feel free to do that as you're working with your team, Joe.
I like it on paper. I like it on paper.
Yeah, absolutely, it does help. So yeah, I want to give you guys just to look at the comp plan. And then we're going to look at the breakdown to get to MMB are the two things we're going to cover on the call today. So the comp plan, you guys see your magic level here that you're getting to has become even more magic because not only is this where you get your car bonus at Market Mentor, but this is now also your key to founder, okay? So we want to take a look at what do we need to get there. And you can see that things just kind of build as you go along. So you guys are all hitting somewhere in between market partner and I think most of you associate market builder right now is what you guys are all hitting, okay? So good start. And the key here, even if you haven't hit managing market partner in a while or you're not there yet, the key here, what we want to be thinking about is we're building foundation, right? So you can see that we're stacking upon each other what's needed, okay? So for example, managing market partner, you need 2 active lines. To move up to the next level, you need 3 active lines. To move up to market builder, you need 4 active lines, and 4 active lines is where you stay all the way through Market Mentor, okay? So 4 active lines is your key. So that means that you have 4 market partners that are getting at least $200 every month, right? So you guys all know what I mean when I say active line, that's key, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that's number 1 goal for all of you is 4 market partners. Okay, so you get your 4 market partners who are working and other things start to fall into place. So once you have 4 lines that are active and working the business, then, okay, we can check this off the list right here. All right, first one down, $500 PV. Well, that means that you're also working on getting yourself some customers. So if you're not reaching the $500 PV level yet, then along with getting your 4 active lines, you want to work on acquiring some VIP customers so that you're building to your $500. And you can see on the comp plan that $500 PV is your requirement all the way to the top of the comp plan. So in my experience, getting that $500 PV, you need, like this month, obviously 5 VIP customers would do it. Check, you're done. For that to continue, where you're consistently at $500 PV or over, then you're looking at needing to get, at minimum 10 VIP customers in your downline at minimum. Because then you'll have people buying every other month or picking up on a flash sale, and you can get there. And ideally, you're adding VIP customers every month anyway, right? So know that PV requirement, while it stays the same all the way to the top of the comp plan, it is not something that you can do and check off the list. You can't get 500 in PV and be like, okay, that's done. I don't have to worry about getting any more customers. That's not going to happen, right? Because we know that our products last forever. And so people aren't going to be buying every month. So you do need to continue to acquire VIPs. But so that should kind of come automatically for you guys, is the way I look at it. You should automatically be acquiring VIPs every month. And so that 500 shouldn't be too much of an issue for you. So then we look at that, like I said, that next big requirement is those 4 active lines, right? So when you have 4 active lines, what happens, you see here in Managing Market Partner, when you have 2 active lines, your group volume requirement is just 1,200 group volume. So that's your 300 plus what your 2 active lines are doing, right? So that's pretty easy to do, especially the month that your market partners sign on, that they join you, because they're joining with a product pack. And so that's going to give them volume right out of the gate. So it adds up to that 1,200 group volume. Now, the problem that people run into is you bring on market partners with a product pack, but then they don't do anything, right? So that first month you might hit MMP, but then you fall off because they're not actually working. And so they're not bringing in market partners or VIP customers. And so then you have a hard time getting that 1,200 group volume that next month. So what we want to make sure we're doing when you're working toward these 4 active lines, and let me just say to you guys that whatever lines you have right now who are periodically active, you need to, when we're thinking about getting to founder, you need to just disregard them. Like, don't count them, you guys. Just don't put yourself through that of trying every month, begging them to get active, trying to figure out a way to make them active, dragging them along essentially, right? So instead of doing that and creating that level of stress for yourself, and because what that does mentally to us is it drags us down and it makes this seem unachievable. Because you're like, well, my people aren't working. Well, that's okay if your people aren't working, because it's time to get more people, right? That's where I'm at. I am 100% about building this month, and I am reaching out. I'm reaching back out to people who I haven't talked to in a long time. I'm reaching out to people who said no in a definite way to me before about the opportunity, because I know that they can do this. So I'm reaching out specifically to people who I know are going to be good at this, who get direct sales, right? So if you don't have people working under you right now, they don't count, and you're back at square 1 or 2 here with the 1 or 2 people that you do have working, or maybe you don't have anybody and it's just time to build. Okay, don't think that it's not doable. Not for a second. Please do not enter it into your mind that you cannot hit founder. Each one of you guys absolutely can. I promise you that. I promise you that. But it is going to take work. It's going to take work, because you can't rely on the people who haven't been working. Right. And so you've got to just rebuild and do this, but it's doable and so worth it. Did you guys all have an opportunity to watch Melissa's video about her founder opportunity? And then I just posted to Mandy Sue's, like Joanne just referenced, Mandy Sue's breakdown of the comp plan and a founder opportunity. You guys, I mean, like, yeah, $60,000. Whew, that's nice. But I want you to understand that $60,000 on top of, at mentor level, the 60 to 80 to maybe 100,000 that you're earning in commission. Like,
Think money.
Holy crap. Yep. Why wouldn't you run your butt off to get there? Right? Why wouldn't you? It just makes no sense not to. This opportunity is right here. There's no like only if you or only, no, it's right here for all of us. And most importantly, everybody who joins you from now until the end of June has an entire year to get it. Yeah. They have an entire year. They have 3 shares locked in just by joining right now, and an entire year then to get there. So that's an entire year for us to lock arms with them and to get them there, right? This is absolutely doable. It is the best recruiting deal that we've ever given. Better than that $49 product pack deal, right? Best deal that we've ever given. And so this is the time to be talking to people and get those 4 active lines that you need. Okay. 4 excited. Let's not even call them active lines. Let's call them 4 excited lines, right? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for 4 excited lines, people who are ready to do this, hit the ground running, excited about this opportunity. That's what we're looking for. Okay. All right. So you see that with the comp plan, that when you build your active lines, then your group volume should automatically be going up, provided that we're onboarding these folks and getting them started right away and their smart start in working, right? So don't get freaked out over here in Mentorland where you see the $7,000 and the $30,000 downline volume. Don't get freaked out about that. And I'm going to explain why when we look at the building out to MM, the map of it. But most importantly, what I want you to understand and what I want you to see here on the comp plan is that it builds automatically. Right. Because you've got those lines that are working under you and they are promoting out. So to be market builder, one of those active lines needs to have built out to MMP. So that means they've already got 1,200 group volume happening, right? Do you see what I mean?
Yep.
So managing market builder, two people are built out to MMP, plus you have 2 extra lines that are getting volume. So now you've got $2,400 plus other people. Well, you're already halfway to your group volume qualification right there. Okay. Oh. Plus all of your stuff works and you're working your business. So I don't want you to get freaked out thinking this is not doable. It is doable. It just kind of all rolls into place as you go along and you're building your team with excited lines. Okay. Any questions about the comp plan before I move from that? That's the
that helped me out a lot right there.
Okay.
Because I was in the mentality of the whole 7,000, how am I going to get that? And, I only have Barb underneath me and she's trying to build. So, but now I just, I just have to get that in my brain that the more people I have, the more they're going to be working for it too.
Yes. Yeah. Mary Kay, were you going to say something?
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just wanted to check. Yeah. So important, Kathy, that we recognize that this is everybody. That 30,000 is everybody in your entire downline. All of the people that have been built under you, plus all of their VIP customers. Like that's all of that volume. It comes. Trust me, it does.
And Barb, and I'm just going to say something. What I've learned is okay, so you get these people and it comes next month. Well, you don't have that next month. It goes down. So because they're not going to order for 2 or 3 more months, whatever. So you have to keep building. And when you stop building, it goes down.
So when you bring on market partners, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. And that's because we're not bringing on excited lines. We're bringing on active lines, right? So when we bring on excited lines and we talk about this opportunity with the founder and we talk about we're going to hit the ground running, there's no time to waste. We want you to get this founder opportunity, right? So when we talk about the opportunity, this isn't a, sure, try it on, see if you feel like you might want to work it. Nope. we have got an opportunity for you that we cannot waste 1 minute on. We don't wait for the product pack to come. We are hitting the ground running from the moment you say yes, even if it means that very evening that they sign up, you're doing a 3-way call with somebody that they want to join. Okay. That's the attitude that we have. And when we have that attitude, Joe, then it doesn't drop, because right out of the gate, they're recruiting and they're getting VIP customers right away. And so they're set up right into their next month. They're already in momentum, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for with our excited lines that we're going to bring on. Okay.
So how do we find excited people?
You get excited. Number one, you get excited and you get passionate about this. If you are like, oh, I would like it, but I'm not sure if I can do it, and it seems kind of hard, but those are the people you're going to get. But when you're passionate about this and you are like, I 100% believe in this company, right? I know we are going to be $1 billion company this year. I believe it. I believe, especially with the founder opportunity, you guys, that's where we're headed, 100%. I believe we're going to be $1 billion company, and that money is mine. It is mine. I'm getting it. And you're either coming with me or I'm leaving you behind, but I'm doing this. When that's your attitude and that's your presentation and you're so passionate about it, you're going to attract the people who are passionate with you and excited with you. So get excited yourself. And I can't tell you guys enough about do whatever it takes for you. And if you don't know what gets you pumped, then start to borrow until you find the thing, right? So start to borrow. So, okay, try doing a vision board if you don't have one. Try printing out the founder, poster or whatever, like the picture that they've put out about Emerging Founders Pool. Try printing that out and putting that on your bathroom mirror where you see it all the time. Do whatever it takes. Really think about, what would you do if you were making $160,000 a year and you could still do your job that you're doing right now? You could still do hair, Kathy. You could still do hair, Joanne. Mary Kay probably would decide not to teach anymore, but think about it, right? What would you do with $160,000? And put that up on your vision board. This is what I'm going for. This is what I want. I want to travel every month. I traveled every month the past 3 months, and it's been amazing. It's just been really cool. And how many people I've attracted because they've been doing that, who have been like, I want to live the life you're living. And I'm like, okay, well, come join me, right? So get excited. Do whatever you need to do to get excited so that you're attracting people who are also excited and motivated. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Did I get you pumped up at all, Kathy?
Yeah.
Get pumped. Just get pumped. All right. So here's the other thing I want to show you guys. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. How do I get my screen share back? Because you guys are not seeing my screen share, right?
No,
I'm just seeing you.
I didn't see it before either.
Yeah, I didn't see it before either, Barb.
Why didn't anybody tell me?
It was all black.
Well, what the heck? I'm sorry.
But I have a compensation thingy here, so I was looking at that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you guys need to tell me things. I'm just pumping along here thinking we're all good. Okay, so let me try again. Let me share that. Can you see that?
Now we can see it, yeah.
I wonder what happened.
And we can see you too.
It was because, I know what happened. It's because I had to log back in. So it's like, yeah, I visited the website again, probably. Okay, so let me roll through this because we're on a timeline here. Hey, look at that picture.
That's pretty.
That was the Bellagio pool. Side note, I gave a lady a really dirty look when she came in the reflection of my window when I was trying to take that picture. Okay, so here is our map. All right, and I will put this picture in our group chat so that you guys can print it out and have it.
Yeah.
But this helps a little bit in terms of because here we can see the breakdown for MMB too. Because MMB, like we talked about, right, is not only your first place that you want to go, but
Right.
when we bring on our excited lines, this is where we're heading with them. We're getting them to MMB as quick as possible. That's our goal. Okay. So we're getting them to bring on more excited lines as well, and getting them to MMB. And then the people that they bring on, we're working the same thing for them. Like that's the goal, is that nobody gets left behind. Everybody's getting that same training that we're bringing them on and making it, helping everyone to hit MMB. Okay. So MMB, remember from the comp plan, we've got that $500 personal volume, $7,000 group volume, right? And actually, right now, MMB is still $5,000 group volume,
Right.
right?
Oh, that's
And I
right.
think that's actually probably going to be permanent, that it's
Mhm.
only 5,000, which is nice. So it makes
Yeah.
it even more attainable. Okay, so MMB, we've got the 500, 5,000, and then we're looking at having 4 excited lines under us.
Mhm.
2 of those lines can be slow starters if we need them to be, but boy, oh boy, it's way better if they're not slow starters, right? So
Mhm.
maybe we're going to look at having 4 MMPs under us. Having 4 MMPs under us as an MMB, so then when we're shooting for MMB, we only need 2 MMPs. But you guys, if you have 3 MMPs, what is likely to happen is that you're going to bump up pretty fast to AMM. So you're going to almost skip MMB, okay?
Oh,
So it just puts you right in line for that. Okay, so MMP, we know that you need $300 personal volume, 2 excited lines, $1,200 group volume. You need 2 of those people to get to MMB, okay? So normally right now I'd be like, okay, so who in your downline do you have that's working toward MMP? But that's not what we're going to talk about, right? Instead, we're going to say, who do you know that you're going to reach out to, who is going to get excited about this founder opportunity that you're going to bring on and get them to MMP this month? Getting to MMP in your first month is, I don't say easy a lot, but you guys, it's easy. You come on with a product pack, you've already got good volume, you sign on 2 people under you, you're just about there. It's really, so you guys know that in order to sign on a market partner, you have to talk to a decent amount of people about the product and the opportunity, right? So in doing that, when you're talking to, let's say that you're reaching out to 10 people in your first week as a market partner, right? Out of those 10 people, you're going to get 1 of them at least that's going to become a market partner. But those other 9, you're probably going to get around 6, maybe 4 of those 9 that are willing to be VIP customers and try the product. That's volume. There's your MMP, right? Do you see how that can work? Is that making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So paint that picture that we're starting right away. When you bring on that excited line, we're not going to waste that excitement. We're going to run with it right away, because that's how we can get to MMP right away. Do that twice and you've got your MMP. Okay? Is that helpful for you guys?
yeah.
Okay, questions?
No.
Okay. All right, questions about the founder opportunity. You guys have been given lots of information about it from other sources. So tell me what's still confusing or what I can help with.
So once you hit,
MM.
you only have to hit MM again once in a calendar year to keep it.
So yes, so there's 2 pieces to that. So yes, in order to keep your founder status, you have to make sure that you're hitting Market Mentor at least once every calendar year. In order to get the payout, you need to make sure that you're at your rank at the end of each quarter.
The last month.
Yeah, the end of each quarter. Okay. So I would encourage you not to set it in your mind that you
Oh,
just
no.
need to build your business enough to hit once every
No.
3 months, right?
No.
You want to build your business enough that you hit Market Mentor and then you're working toward managing Market Mentor,
Yeah.
right? Because your whole team is wanting to hit Market Mentor to get that founder opportunity. So if we do this correctly, it should be a no-brainer where it just is going to happen because we have other people under you who are also wanting that founder opportunity, right? So we got to think about that. I just got a gift from Zoom to extend my time a little bit. See what that cost me. Zoom. All right. Other questions about the founder opportunity?
No, they explain it pretty well. They, you know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of videos and
Yeah.
and so Melissa's explained it. So I think it's, and Stuart was on talking about it. So I mean, we can get it anywhere. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, is everybody in a founder accountability group?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody's in one. Good. Just want to make sure you're doing that. I think that that's super helpful. Yeah. Okay. So I want to honor time. I know everybody's busy today, and I wanted to try and keep us to 30 minutes, and we're right at the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to do that and end us. And then if you can just comment in the chat what you would like for us to cover next week. Okay. So and if you're not sure, but like you're still struggling with like being excited or how do I recruit or whatever, then I will incorporate training that I'm doing into our meetings here and bring that to you guys. So whatever it is, even if it's not about Monat specifics, but it's more about mindset or about recruiting or whatever it is, just let me know what would be valuable to you. Put it in the chat. That includes people watching on the recording, and then I'll be sure to try and bring that to you guys. Okay.
I just would say that I just watched Miguel with the beauty basket and how she puts the beauty baskets. Oh my God, that is a great tool. I love that one. So that would be something, Kathy, you could watch, Mary Kay also. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I forgot what her name was, but yeah, she's on there.
Yeah, I can't remember either who it was.
She's a founder. She's a founder. I was just watching her.
Yeah, although not everybody may be in the same accountability.
Yeah, true.
So,
okay, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, but beauty baskets are something that I've used very successfully in the past. And so, yeah, that's great. And that'd be a great thing for you too, Joanne, to take some of the load off of scheduling people to come to your salon. But
just get them a basket, right?
Basket and just lend it out for them. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
All right.
Okay. Excellent. So I will see you guys next week.
Okay. Thanks, Barb. Have a great day.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.